Hi, NA, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith, GAOMG. Just want to catch you up with my finale that I'm doing when I go to Scotland 2026. On April 6th, coming up, and obviously April, is Tartan Day, the Declaration of Arbroath, and I'm going to announce my #1 paternal ancestor. I was doing a lot of research on my ancestry when I found out that I was a Galbraith that I never knew before. My biological mother and biological father hated me for being born, and they never told me who I am, my identity, where I come from, my ancestors, anything about me, my history, culture, heritage, anything like that. So over the pandemic, I was able to find out on my maternal side that I'm a Galbraith. And then I found out that we have all these ancestral castles, titles, and lands. And of course, I come from nothing. So I was like, great, I want all of the castles, titles, and lands. And everybody got mad at me because they're like, that's from your maternal side. And everybody in Scotland and the UK, this is like a real big deal. In the US, not so much, but in the UK, it is. And they only care about your paternal, your Y DNA, and your paternal ancestry. And that's what I started to look at. And I kept seeing like these Stewarts. I saw this name Esme Stewart, and I've never heard that name before. I started looking into that, and I got all these like royal Stewarts that I'm from and have all this DNA too. And then I was sharing it with all these DNA nerds on Family Tree DNA to get more research and find out exactly how I'm related to these very high royalty. And everybody was like gaslighting me, making me doubt my own DNA. My DNA is what it is. There's no way to argue that or anything like that. So I'm sharing all of my DNA strands, exactly where it's at. All DNA nerds can look it up, go on Family Tree DNA, plug in my DNA, and you'll see exactly how Stewart I am. And on April 6th, when I announce on my paternal side who my ancestor is and who I descend from, and I already, to be part of like Clan Galbraith, I had to submit my DNA, and that checked out, and also to be a part of this house clan family. I also had to send my DNA, and all of that is verified and so much more. So after April 6th, there's no more. I'm going to be really nerdy, break it all down for everybody, but that's it. It's one of the biggest things that ever happened to me that I couldn't control. I mean, if you look at all of the books that I've written with piracy, I didn't know. I had an ancestor that was a pirate in the Revolutionary War. I have ancestors that fought on both sides, including the Galbraiths. And my ancestor that I thought I was a Mitchiner, only to find out in 1822 I'm not. But this, my first book, is about my ancestor that changed his name to Mitchiner, and it's the California Gold Rush. 1848, gold was discovered, and he's a 49er, 1849 49er. All my stuff's in here. And then if you don't understand like what I'm doing and promoting myself, the ex and her family and the family judge and family lawyers all try to twist everything that I'm doing about writing my books and promoting them, that there's something wrong with that or anything. I don't understand why writing and promoting your books, I'm not hurting anybody. But anyway, you can read this book. It's on Amazon. It's hard to find my name because it always goes to that other author, James A. Mitchiner. But it's on Amazon if you look for it. And then I also wrote all these like little like Penny Dreadful books about like beating cancer and everything like that. And I thought like if there was a demand for it, more people were reading it. I tell you like more stories about like living on my boat for a decade in Marina del Rey, and I saw a lot of things, I experienced a lot of things, but nobody was buying the books. There was no demand, and I really shared pretty well, like going through cancer and everything like that. So if nothing else like kills me, I'm looking at in 2026, I'm coming to Scotland. I'm going to come with my 10th book, my second trilogy. I'm going to march up the Royal Mile in my assless trews. And it's a statement. Come on, Scotland, don't arrest me or get all like bent out of shape or whatever. It's a statement that I'm making. And then I'm going to march up the Royal Mile with my 10th book, second trilogy, deliver it, offer it at the Stone of Destiny inside Edinburgh Castle to the greatest Scottish warrior and king Scotland has ever seen. And then I'm going to break every Scottish person's heart. If people are mean to me, I just want to destroy you physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I'm going to do all of that when I go to Scotland. If you don't understand anything, like what I've done, what I've accomplished, you can go on YouTube and look at all my videos. You can read, my books that are all on Amazon. I've been doing it for 20 years now. If there's a question, it's all authentic. All the books I wrote. It's unbelievable. So anyway, that's where I'm at. And then my heart too, I thought I beat Afib completely, but like cancer, I beat it, but it came back the following year. Afib, there's still some complications that I might have to have more surgery, and that's all going on down the road. I'm going to go on vacation after April 6th, and I drop all this, who my number one paternal ancestor is. It's a dream come true. All of this is just following my ancestors. My biological parents suck. My dead ancestors did not. They're awesome. They're what inspires me to write all my books, my trilogies, and guide my actions to everything that I've done. And my actions that nobody has ever done in the past. You'll never find an author that's done what I've done, that can do what I'm doing now, or will ever do. They're not going to survive stage 4 cancer, get in the cage, almost at 40, knock their opponent out for no money, just for pride, glory, honor. It's never going to happen again. I know who I am now. I know I'm the greatest author of my generation. It's done. And when I drop my number one DNA, paternal DNA, everything will make sense to you. And again, if I just don't die from like this heart complications, 2026, I'll be coming to Scotland, and that will be my grand finale. So cheers. Thanks for the support. If there is any, I don't even know. I think I get like one view over 20 years. Cheers.